It was late October, and the air had a biting chill as John made his way into the cornfields. The stalks rustled in the wind, tall and oppressive, forming a maze of shadows under the pale moonlight. John had grown up on this farm, but tonight, something felt off. His old flashlight flickered as he trudged deeper into the field, checking for any sign of the coyotes that had been raiding his crops. He wasn't afraid of the dark, or at least, that's what he told himself. But tonight, the whispers of a local legend gnawed at the edges of his mind. The Watcher. They said the Watcher came out on nights like this, hiding in the corn, watching with glowing eyes, waiting for the lonely and the lost. Some claimed it was the vengeful spirit of a farmer who disappeared in these very fields decades ago. Others thought it was something older, something much worse. As John ventured further into the field, the wind suddenly died, and with it, the usual rustle of the corn went silent. He paused, listening. His breath came out in small clouds, the only sound breaking the quiet. Then, he heard it, a faint whisper, like the rustling of dry leaves, but it was different. It seemed to come from all around him, from the very corn itself. His grip tightened on the flashlight, and his heart raced. Just the wind, he muttered under his breath, though the stillness argued otherwise. The whispering grew louder, closer. He swung the beam of his flashlight, the light flickering with each motion. In the corner of his eye, he saw it, a shadow, something too tall, too thin, moving between the stalks. He froze, every instinct telling him to run, but his legs wouldn't move. The flashlight flickered again, casting long, eerie shadows. Then he saw them, glowing eyes, staring back at him from the darkness of the corn. They weren't human. They weren't animal. They were the Watcher's eyes. A chill ran down John's spine. He stumbled backward, his flashlight flickering once more before it went dead, plunging him into darkness. The whispers turned to low, guttural breaths. John's chest tightened with panic as he fumbled to turn the flashlight back on, but it was useless. The glowing eyes were closer now, impossibly close. He felt the hot breath of something just behind him, watching, waiting. With a final, desperate gasp, John turned to face the Watcher, and then, nothing. The next morning, John's wife found his truck parked at the edge of the cornfield, engine still warm. But John was gone. They searched the field for days, but found no trace of him, except for his old, flickering flashlight, lying in the dirt at the center of the field. And when the wind blew through the corn that night, they say you could hear whispers, and see glowing eyes watching from the shadows. The Watcher was still there, waiting for the next soul to wander too far into the corn.